All right, with the men's volleyball coach, Bill Ferguson, another successful weekend, 2 wins, both sweeps of Long Beach State and Cal State Northridge. What were your impressions of the weekend?
I thought we played pretty error-free volleyball. We served well. I think we only had a 10% miss percentage serving, so that was great. We basically kept the ball in play, attacking and serving, and forced the other teams to take a bunch of swings and try to beat us. And I thought we, on top of that, I think we stuck to our game plan really well. We served not only in but we served accurately at the right spots, and I think took some offenses out of what they wanted to do, and we simplified by doing that. Took away some options and simplified what we could do with our block and our defense.
It is early in the season, but how impressed are you with the fact that you guys are sticking to the game plan? You're playing error-free ball right now.
I'm real thrilled with it. It's something that I think we knew as a staff going into it, that this is the type of team that has the capability to do that. We're good enough volleyball players to execute the game plan, but more importantly, this group of guys has a really high volleyball IQ, and they understand the nuances of what we're doing and what we're trying to force other teams to do. So I don't know if it's a surprise, but we're real happy with how smoothly it went the first week. But coming up, we don't know. We'll see what happens this weekend.
One of the things that stood out from the weekend was the play of some of the younger guys. We saw Robert Feathers, we saw Micah Christian, some of these freshmen. How good is it to see them so early in their collegiate careers getting right in there and contributing?
Well, huge, because we needed to fill those positions. So we call Robert, and here privately we call him Bob. Bob's been doing great. There isn't a guy that's going to work harder or have more heart than Bob, wherever he is or whatever team he plays on. That's just the way he is. He's a stud like that. And then Micah is polished and young and a freshman, but the guy's been through 2 world championships for his age group. He's been through 2 continental qualifying processes with the USA junior and youth national teams. So while he's a freshman here, he's got quite a bit of high-level experience. So we thought he was going to be able to come in and make a difference. So and we're real pleased with how those guys played this week.
This week, you obviously have number 2 BYU. You're going up there. How important is it for this team to have those kind of tough road tests early in the season?
I think it's huge, and they're number 1 in both polls this week. So they beat up on former number 1 Irvine this weekend. So they've earned where they are. They're a pretty unbelievable team. They're talent at every spot. So we're looking forward to the challenge. I haven't seen a team this loaded in a long time. So I'm fired up that we get the challenge to go up there. They have a fantastic environment up in Provo, where they can cram 4,000 people into a pretty small building, and they rock the place. So I'm fired up that these young guys are going to get a taste of that right away. It's a really fun environment to play in. It's competitive. The crowd goes crazy. It's a real volleyball knowledgeable crowd. It was real important that we get experiences like this under our belt, and this will only serve us well down the road.
Obviously, you guys had a successful weekend, but what improvements are you expecting them to make from last week, of course, against these BYU games? Well, what are you expecting to see from them?
We're always going to want to be better serving the ball. That's going to be a huge mission for us, is to serve well. We had a very low error percentage this last week, and we're gonna stick to that, and keep thinking about serving tougher, serving into the game plan even better. So that's good. We can always improve on our block and defense, and get smoother in a couple rotations on offense.